Hi everyone. So as it is back to school season, I thought I would do a little what's in my pencil case and show you a bit of my bullet journal and what I've set up for the year ahead. I am going into year 13, doing my A levels next year hopefully, and I hope this just gives you a few ideas of what you need and what you don't need. I definitely have things in here that I don't need, but it's just nice to have just on hand if I ever want to use it. So this pencil case I got today, my dad got it today. I think it's from Raynham. I'll try and find links to the stuff that I show, but I can't make any promises. And if I don't find like the specific one for this, I'll link a similar one if I can find it. So this has two pouches and it has this strap that you can attach to your bag if you have like one of those hooks on your bag so you don't lose it, which I think is a very nice feature. It's quite a plain pencil case, but I kind of like that about it. It's just grey. It actually matches the bag that I also got today. I'll probably do a what's in my bag maybe a bit later, or depends if you guys want to see that. So it has two pouches and I separated my stationery from more practical stuff like scissors, glue, sticky notes, things that aren't really like I can't think of the word, that aren't like pens. I also put pencils in here because I've noticed, because the pencils don't have any cap to cover it, the graphite normally like rubs off with the pens, leaving this residue, which isn't that nice. But like if it's with the stuff like my paper clips and stuff like that, it doesn't really transfer as much. So if I can remember which one's which. Okay, so this is the tools pouch and this is the pen pouch. So I'll start with the tools because there's not as many. Just have a glue stick. You know, it's Elmer's. I didn't think they had Elmer's in the UK, but apparently they do. I thought it was just an American thing. I have a compass. I do maths A level. I have not touched a compass, like used one in a maths exam since year 11, but it's just nice to have if I want to draw a circle. I mostly use it in my bullet journal actually. I don't use it for maths. Got a pair of scissors, classic scissors. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, but I feel like these are from primary school. I never took them. I just found them in the house. So, yeah, stationery. I also have highlighters here. These are just classic neon highlighters. I think they're from the pound shop. Like, you can't get any more classic than these three neon colours. Like, this is just for, like, text that I don't really care about that much, that I just need to highlight quickly rather than making them look aesthetic. It's just nice to have, like, the classic basic highlighters there. I have a roll of washi tape because I like washi tape, and if I want to make something look nice very quickly, I'll just put a bit of washi tape on it. And if I like my glue runs out or I just want to stick something and have a little bit of aesthetic tape, I have that with me. Just one roll. Like I needed to stop myself at one roll. I have a brush pen which I use for titles. It's a very thin one. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna be all beauty guru and try and focus it in, but yeah, it has a very thin tip. I got these off of Amazon for my birthday like 2 years ago and it's still working. It's kind of on its last legs of life, but I'm gonna use it until it dies. So yeah, I have sticky notes. I actually got this in a mechanics lesson. Our teacher gave us out these sticky notes, not to use in notes or anything, but just to pretend it was like a block, and we'd like push it and pull it and just model what, I can't even speak today, what forces were acting on it. But I use them for my English notes now. I'm also going to do a video on how I annotate. I did one on my TikTok, but I want to go a bit more in depth. Also, if you're not following me on TikTok, I'll link it down below. It's just Nadi_Alam, and yeah, I talk about my book there, which some of you might know from my previous video, and like, thank you to everyone who's bought a copy. It actually means the world to me. I also write on Wattpad as well. I'm not sure if I want to share my Wattpad though, which is, I don't know. But yeah, one of my books, I might talk about that writing process, as my writing process for like a traditional book that I want to publish is very different to what I publish on Wattpad. It's more casual and more like catered towards that certain audience. I have this really beat up rubber that my sister wrote her name on the back of, even though it's mine. Um, but I know we move. Like, I wanted to get a nice aesthetic rubber, but what's going to happen to the rubber? It's just going to disintegrate. I have another brush pen. This came in the set of this, which is what's really funny is that this one with this big tip, it came with 4 in the pack of was it 12 or 8? 8, and then I only got 1 of these ones. I would have preferred to have more of the smaller nibs, but I guess people like doing bold calligraphy with this, so I have this pen. It's very dark. Like, sometimes I use it to colour in anything that I need to be black. So yeah. Then I just have this small reject from a math set that I got like 3 years ago, but it's like nice for small underlinings if I need a right angle. It's just here if I lose my ruler, just to back up. And I have this ruler that I took from my sister. It's a SOAS ruler. SOAS is a university in London. I like it because it's wooden and it's aesthetic and it's very nice. Does what it needs to do, straight lines and all. I have 2 of these classic pencils, the Staedtler pencils. One feels a lot different. Like, this feels very rubbery, and this one is just like bog standard pencils. As I said before, I keep the pencils in this pouch because they like rub off on the thing. Like, you can even see on the highlighter there's just like pencil marks. I don't know, pencil marks, but yeah. And then I just have a string of paper clips, just in case I need to. Paper clips, I think. Is there 5 or there's 6 here? 6 is enough. Might get some more paper clips, but yeah. What else do I have in here? I have a whiteboard pen. This whiteboard pen doesn't even work, but I need it just in case they do an equipment check and all that jazz. Do they even do that anymore in sixth form? I don't really think so. Just a sharpener, another classic sharpener, silver, metal, very useful. I'm going to sharpen my pencil now. It's probably not the right time to do this, but it just looks a bit dull. I'm just demonstrating how a sharpener works. There, beautiful point. And yeah, I just dropped the pencil shaving. I'm going to have to clean that up afterwards, but yeah, beautiful sharp point. Who would have guessed the sharpener works? And then the last 2 are just another 2 pencils because you can never have enough pencils. I'll sharpen these 2. None of my pencils are going to get special treatment. They'll be treated the same. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. So that's everything that is in my tools pouch, like miscellaneous, just stuff that I need to use. So I'm just going to put that all away. Ruler, rubber, clean off this sharpener so I don't have debris in my pencil case. 2 pens, all of the highlighters. Like, this pencil case actually fits quite a lot. When I saw it out, I thought it was quite small, but it's actually a decent size. And glue, can't figure out washi tape, scissors, compass I will never use, paper clips, and ruler. I should have put, I probably should have put the glue in first because it's one of the biggest things. There we go. There we go, much easier to put. No, it's just this thing causing some problems. There we go. Now moving on to the more exciting part, the pens. I have a lot of pens. Let's just start with the standard. I have a blue Biro Bic pen. I hate writing in blue, but I just have them. I have 2 of these pens. They are almost finished, but they're gel pens, black gel pens. I like writing in black gel pen because like it's quite a lot darker than the normal Biro. Speaking of normal Biros, I have 3 standard pens. I usually use these for exams because you don't want to take a chance in exams, you just want to use the standard pens. And then I also have another gel pen. And I have my trusty fountain pen. I love writing in this. I usually use it in my bullet journal, but yeah. I then have these pastel felt tip pens that I use as highlighters. We have a yellow one, green one, pink one, and blue one. And I really, really love these because they act like the Stabilo pastel highlighters, but yeah, they're much cheaper. I got a whole pack of 12 for £2, and yeah, so these are very nice. I might show some swatches of these as well. I have just a standard, we used to call these rocket pens. I think they're just called 4 color changer pens, but yeah, it's just your red, your green, your blue, and your black. And then I have my prized possessions, my assortment of Muji pens. I have 12 Muji pens. You get them all out. I got the 12 pack and I got these 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And it's just the standard colours that you get. As you can see, the blacks are almost finished. Like, they're dying. My second favourite colour is this one. It's like this bluish grey, but it's like quite dark. So if you're far away enough, it looks black. And then I have the rest of the colours. We have your orange, your pinks, your blue, purple, greens. And yeah, it's just a beautiful set of Muji pens. I love Muji pens. They just write so nicely, so smoothly. My only gripe with them is highlighting. It is a pain to highlight with the Muji pens. Then I just have a green pen because we mark our work in school with green pen. So yeah, it's just nice to have, even though I already have a green pen. I have these 2 pens. These are also black inked, but they're like retractable pens and they look quite fancy. Just a gold one and a silver one. And then the final things, I got a pack of 4 of these from, I think, Pound Stretcher, and they're pretty dark. They're darker than my Bic pens, and yeah, they have nice designs. I like this one the most. The pink and grey just really matches the pencil case, and I just have this white polka dot one, which is also very cute. And I think the last thing in here is a blue gel pen, and I'll use this if I ever need to, like, if I add an accent color to something. And yeah, that is everything in my pencil case. If I get any more stationery, which I probably will, I'll just add in what I got. Yeah. And like, this is quite a lot of pens. Like, I'm very grateful to be able to have this many pens. And yeah. And that is it for my, oh my god, why isn't it fitting properly? If all of them came out of here, all of them should be able to go back in. Yeah, there we go. And I have quite a beefy pencil case. And yeah, that is it. Before I go, I just wanted to show you my bullet journal. This is also one of the best pens I had to go for my birthday. It's a very heavy duty gel inked pen. And well, I'll show you my setup for September. I think you guys have already seen my future log. And I'll just show you my August setup. August is over from today. I also have to go to school tomorrow for I don't start school tomorrow, but I'm there for the year 7 induction because I'm deputy head girl and duty calls. But this is, I did a leaf and lavender theme for September, and this is a quote from my book that I wanted to add. The stars will guide you to the right path, but they too are unreliable and fickle like the human heart. And that is a quote from The Tree of Life, which is in my book Beneficium, which I will link down below. And yeah, it's recently published and I'm very excited. I'm working on book 2 and I might do a writing vlog after this. And then I just have a simple habit tracker: water, study, sleep, reading, writing, and self-care. I'm going to focus a lot on self-care because I sometimes overwork myself. And then yeah, this is just a September mood board, so I'm just gonna like write things like manifestations and all that stuff. And these are 2 stamps that I have. One is just an N and the other is just a little floral moment. And then today I'm probably going to put on my TikTok how I set up my weekly plan, and this calendar for September is going to fill up soon. I already have quite a bit to do, but yeah, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this tour of what's in my pencil case. If you are interested, because I used to be interested in what other people carried in their pencil case. And yeah, I also have a clear pencil case that I'll use for exams, but this is just my standard everyday pencil case. I really love it. It's quite heavy duty. It's a nice fabric and it's great. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope